The main thing to this situation, because a lot of people going through this, is to know God is blessing you. To know God is with you. Somebody's and you ask yourself, why God ain't no why God, why you ain't understanding? That's what you gotta understand. And once you understand, and once the people see you understand, like for me, it's like why justice ain't doing his job. That's what I was telling God. I was getting really upset. I was like, just take me on over there to the other side. Let me go take care of some. That's how I was talking to God, bro. Cause I knew it wasn't God. So, but when I realized that, and I realized it wasn't God, and I realized God showed me the witchcraft in it. He showed me the black magic in it. So like God wanted me to see before I could get justice. Like think about it. I couldn't get justice if I knew I was doing great. I was doing uh uh good by God, great by God, and I wasn't getting blessed. And then I had anger issues. I still had anger issues I had to deal with. I was still lashing out on folks. I was still lashing out. I can't say loved ones 'cause I never had no loved ones, but I was lashing out on people because I was getting attacked. I knew I was getting attacked, but I couldn't understand how I was getting attacked. It was like, what is going on? Because the first thing you're gonna acknowledge, you're gonna be like your family, the last one that you're gonna even expect to be attacking you. But in my case, it was the first one that was attacking me, and I never embraced it. I never accepted that, and which is kind of good and kind of bad because I would have lashed out on them, and then they would have just rerouted. They would have just rerouted and just swap hands on me. They would have rerouted and swapped hands on me, and I wouldn't have seen them coming. So when I started noticing it, I had to. When I started noticing that, I had to. Uh, when I started noticing that, I had to be quiet about it because it was too close for comfort. And then I just sat down and had a conversation with God about it, which took even longer because I had to meditate, vibrate, get higher up in my vibration and meditation just to even speak with God. And that's why I said I don't stay in that. If it's anything that I don't do, it's something like what monks do. Like, I don't stay vibrating, meditating that high just because I gotta live the life around me. Like, if I wasn't being attacked and it was a more peaceful environment, it'd be different. And if I could leave, that'd be good too. But at the moment, it's a mission from God. So you also gotta know your purpose in life. And 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 for a war angel, my purpose in life ain't gonna be to have no good time. I already got it made on the other side. So God ain't. It's like why would you um why would you send somebody uh to paradise out of a paradise? You know, that don't make no sense. Why would you send somebody to paradise out of a paradise? Why would you make them leave from one paradise to another paradise? That don't make sense. So I'm a war angel on a mission. I'm already good over there. I ain't going to hell. Y'all going to hell. Y'all making hell moves like it's something to do. Ain't you going by yourself. We don't gotta have automobiles over there. We got wings. But so y'all everything down here manual, mechanical. It's just like heaven is digital compared to here. And of course hell gonna be even uh more manual. It's like you going down, you're not going up. I ain't going down there. Y'all can have that. But I've been down there, I've been down here long enough. So it's like purgatory. Is the whole earth purgatory? I wouldn't know, but I know this area is purgatory. God said something with purgatory. Rather the planet is purgatory or this area purgatory. Something is purgatory. Go ask your card, they'll tell you. It's like I'm the secretary. I'm the one over here down there second to head in charge in purgatory. So who in charge is the big question, ain't it? But anyway, uh, so how did that work? How did that work, right? It's like now you're starting to see the levels and the operations and the system and the spiritual system. It's like, okay, you got Satan. Satan will be what? The CEO over hell, the manager over hell, the owner over hell, right? You see what I'm saying? But Satan is what? An angel. You see how that works? Satan is an angel. So Satan is a dark angel, right? That's why I told y'all. Some stuff you gotta figure out. Like the Bible, to me, is perfectly written. Even in its so-called mistakes, which it ain't no mistakes in it. It's just somebody probably, it's just like somebody coming, it's like one of God's kids falling out of heaven and landing on earth and shattering to 8.2 billion people. You see what I'm saying? That's why y'all see me read the Bible. All these books I would love to read. I'd love to read any other book, but that Bible is an extension of myself. And I feel naked when I read another book besides that Bible, because the Bible already telling me everything. It's like that Bible, out of every book in the world, I don't know, I say it's a lot more than that, but I say it's 8 billion books. The Bible by itself take up 4 billion. Reading the Bible by itself will alleviate 4 billion books, because it's so coded perfectly written. So it don't matter if it's half true or half real. That ain't even real. It's like even the fake stuff in it need to be decoded, and when you decode it, you get more than you expected from just decoding it. Like, let's say the Bible got, let's see how many pages in the Bible. It's like, okay, let's say the Bible got 1,187 pages in it. Well, when you decode it, that's gonna easily go to 2,187 pages, easy. So it's like the parts that got you confused, like, do you really believe it? Like, you shouldn't. It's a part in and I think it's in the Old Testament, so why you even going? But I think it's in a part in it say, don't read the stars and the I'm just guessing the stars and something is witchcraft or whatever. There's some part in there, I think it's in the Old Testament. But wouldn't that make sense why Jesus came and made the Second Testament, the New Testament? Okay, that'll be correcting the Old Testament, right? So what we don't talk about is what did Jesus come to correct in the Old Testament? Yeah, it's just like that. That's simple. Simple as that. Everybody make mistakes, you know, except for my brother Jesus. So my brother Jesus got it right, bro. And he probably did, but he was so brilliant in his ways. You can't find it. And the one that they think they got really wasn't a mistake. If you was torturing Jesus like you torturing me when it came down to women and stuff, let's say Jesus had a girl, Madeline, or whatever they say it was his girlfriend. Well, it really doesn't matter how they situation turn out. I know y'all trying to secretly throw stuff out there, Jesus, this and that, but in my situation, you turning my females out before they get to me. It's like it's programmed for you to do that. So if this woman was supposed to marry me, and this woman would have married me, if this woman would have met me before she met y'all, and y'all didn't let her meet me on purpose, you intercepted her, and she got turned out and turned into a whore before she got to meet me. But when she finally met me, even though she was a complete whore, but she met me and she fell in love with me. And Wouldn't that mean if she would have met me before you purposely turned her into a whore, that she wouldn't have never been a whore? Fake lies. Stop doing so much evil out there. Stop it, y'all. It's over. My father don't repeat nothing. He trying to get us to do something to fix the ego, fix the world, but you the one that's repeating this. You the one that's repeating sacrifice of Jesus Christ. It ain't God. You are. Jesus Christ itself came to do more, but you sacrifice him before he could do more. That's why I say my father told us what you will do, but it really don't mean it's what you're supposed to do. You think my father will write something and won't write something about you doing evil and expect you to do the evil? No, he telling his kids this is the evil, the great evil that they love to do, and this is what they gonna do to you. So you ain't supposed to do it. That's how that go.